Welcome to Study Show, the show where we sometimes talk about baby empathy. I'm Dan Brubaker. Babies. Many humans that get by on their cute features and shrill cries because, let's face it, each one's about as helpless as a sack of potatoes. What is it, potato sack? You've just eaten. Did you gravy your diaper already? Ugh. Let's move on before we think too much about whether gravy has been potato poop all along. The truth is, we underestimate babies all the time, and a new study is setting the record straight when it comes to their ability to empathize. Researchers from a university in Israel recruited 5 to 9-month-old infants through word of mouth, social media, and ads around campus. Presumably, flyers targeted parents mostly, but I'm sure the idea of a baby-specific ad also came up. In the study's first test, 27 babies each watched 2 videos of puppets, a victim clip and a non-victim clip. In the non-victim clip, the protagonist meets a friendly second puppet, and they have a delightful time together. But in the victim clip, the second character acts as a bully and pushes the protagonist violently down the mountain. Take a look. Jesus. A small edit, more like headbutts the protagonist down the mountain with the sort of violent rage no infant should ever have to witness. Now, normally we wouldn't show something twice, but the babies had to watch each clip 3 times, so let's just... Whew. To get the baby's attention, each of those clips started with this. Wondered all the babies, how in the hell is this grainy-ass image of a bell making noise? After watching the videos, the babies got to choose which one of the 2 protagonists they wanted. The researchers presented them on a tray, which we're guessing looked like this. What's cool is over 80% of the babies chose the victim, echoing the results of a previous study on slightly older potato sacks, 10-month-olds. Now, you might be thinking, okay, they prefer crying puppets. Maybe they can relate. But that doesn't necessarily mean they feel empathy for the victim. Well, that brings us to the second test. Near identical setup here. 26 babies recruited, 2 videos shown. Only now we've got distressed and non-distressed clips. The distressed clip is basically the victim clip without the violent beatdown. It's not clear why this puppet is upset. While in the non-distressed clip, the puppet is just like having a blast and enjoying some me time. In test 2, when given the choice between the 2 puppets, only about 35% of the babies chose the distressed puppet. This suggests that babies at only 5 to 9 months are already making judgments about who deserves their empathy based on the context they've observed. Here to help us solidify our understanding of these results, meet Judge Janey. Your Honor, after watching the victim video from that first test, what was your thinking and verdict?
I feel bad for this rectangle thing. I'm not sure WT that is, but I feel for it. I award it 100 empathy points.
How about after watching the distressed video from test 2, what was your verdict there?
I find this rectangle to be obnoxiously loud. It will be awarded no empathy points, and I wouldn't want to sit near it on a plane.
Thank you, Judge Janey. So clearly, babies are more than just helpless sacks of potatoes. They're helpless sacks of potatoes that are capable of deciding who to empathize with. Give them the necessary context, and the rest is just gravy. Blah. Studies show that bursting into tears right now without reason isn't going to convince any of you to like or subscribe. But I am willing to give it a shot.